If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Alright, today guys, I'm going to be going over a very easy coin method that you guys can be doing right now. I do want to give a shout out to Travis Steven for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance, shout out the next video, drop a link in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell, comment below, Noti Gang. Also, I do want to say shout out to you guys that copied the NFL preseason picks last night. We ended up cashing in on our kicker picks for this one here for over $120, and also I had this gimme pick and I doubled down on that other pick, and we ended up hitting on this one for additionally almost 40 bucks. With that being said though, we have more NFL preseason today and the rest of this weekend. We also have UFC tomorrow, and we have NFL Week 1 picks, college football Week 1 picks up on Underdog. And if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, only when you sign up with code ZERK, you're gonna get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and 2.5 free picks, one of them being this code ZERK exclusive Dak 0.5 yards free pick. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. We've cashed in both NFL preseason days so far, so we make it 3 days in a row. Now starting off guys, I want to tell you this method is actually only available here for the next couple of days, so you definitely want to make sure you take advantage of this. Also, I do want to let you guys know, if you do follow me over on Twitter, if you are subbed to my Twitter as well, I did post an extra method, 2 subs only right now. I have yet to determine if I'm actually going to post a video on it, because to be honest with you, if I post a video on it, I'm not sure how well it's going to work. And if you're a Twitter sub, you understand what I'm saying here. But yes, Twitter subs get early access to methods just like this, and another one that they already have right now, and as well, they do get first access to glitches and everything like that. So if you guys are a Twitter sub, then you already know some of the other methods there. That being said, this one is super simple, but yeah, you only have about 6 more days to do that, and if you come on over to events, guys, it is going to be this right here. The pregame access lead to succeed. Now, if you don't know what this event is, it is 10 games, okay? If you lose, it's over, but it is 10 games versus the computer. Now, what do you guys get for the 10 games? And as you guys see right here, it is 20-yard 5-play downs. You have to get a passing or rushing touchdown, gives you 5 points, 20-plus yard passing, and 10-plus yard rushing touchdowns, though, worth 10. If you get an interception or a fumble, you steal 4 points. And if you get a sack and you get a first down, that's also stealing 2 points from your opponent. As you guys can see, if you manage to get 10 wins, which I did time this, it took me 48 minutes and 30 seconds exactly, okay? So you can literally do one of these runs every hour, under an hour. 10 wins, 2 end zone packs, 2 pay dirt packs, and you get 20,000 coins. Now, some things I want to tell you. Number one, okay, you might think, oh, you need a really good team to do this. It sounds hard. You don't need a good team to do this. I thought that would actually showcase my team right there. As you guys can see, I do not have a crazy insane team. My team right now, this is my defense. I pulled Lattimore. That's the craziest card of my team by far. I have a 73 overall free safety. You guys can see the rest of my team. It's really nothing too crazy right now. I have my rookie premier players, and then offensively, this is what I have. I have my free Xavier Worthy. I have my rookie premier Burden, T. Higgins, Chase Brown, J.J. McCarthy. I don't have like an 84, 85 overall team. There's a lot of people with much better teams than me. This is my team. You do not need a crazy stack team to do this. Now, when you come into this game, though, what I will tell you is, as you progress through these 10 wins, right, they do not get harder in terms of the difficulty of the opponent, okay? The computer is really easy. You're going to be able to score touchdowns on them. You're going to be able to get first downs on them. You're going to be able to get sacks. However, I do want to showcase exactly what I did as we went through. But the thing is, as you go on, you just need to make up for more points. So as you guys can see, in order to win, all you have to do is simply get a lead. This one right here is just 20 points. Now, this is exactly what I did. I'm going to tell you guys this. Number one, immediately when you get in here, go to tempo, click right stick, okay, click in, go to no huddle. You want to be on no huddle. I am out of the Cowboys playbook right now. This is not the playbook that I'm going with fully. I'm actually going to run Patriots. I just haven't cared to pick a new playbook. And then I've run this drag under out of 5 wide. This has been a phenomenal play for me, mostly because the fact that this computer, they always let Mark Andrews get open over the middle, all right? As you guys see, I just put Chase Brown in a streak there. So I either throw this wheel route to T. Higgins, get a first down, or I go to Mark Andrews over the middle, and it is that simple. Now, I will tell you, as you get later on, though, the final one, the 10th solo to play, okay, is 75 points that you have to make up for, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it is definitely a little bit tough. Now, the thing is, though, with doing this, as you guys see right there, we just got down to 20 perfect execution, so now we already have 4 points from getting 2 first downs. We also have stolen 4 points from my opponent right here. We're going to go ahead and just get this 20+ yard TD, which that is not how you do it. Yeah, don't do that, right? You're trying to get a 20+ yard touchdown. Maybe don't throw it into double coverage to Mark Andrews, all right? Let's see if we can get that again here, which, again, Mark Andrews makes it past the linebacker, get the catch, get in, and now we only need to make up 3 points here. A couple things, though, I'm just running through this to give you guys some tips. Number one here, obviously, you want to get the 2-point conversion. You can basically just run whatever. Doesn't really matter. This computer's not hard to actually score on or anything. But defensively, if you run, like, blitzes and everything, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I was getting dotted up. Again, though, when you go on defense, would recommend click right stick, come down here, go to strip ball, and go to tackling, put them both on aggressive because you want to get fumbles. Now, I was just running nickel defense and honestly running zone more than anything because when I was running man blitzes, yeah, sometimes you get to quarterback, get the sack, whatever. But if you run zone, it seemed to work better for me, just telling you right now, as yeah, they're going to catch that. But again, as soon as anything gets a catch, or if you're able to get to the QB, spam right bumper, okay? Because that's going to make you force fumbles. That's going to make you strip at the ball and try to get fumbles. And fumbles are absolutely key in this mode here. Is again, I'm running zone, and look at that. I clicked on as I hit the QB. We force a fumble. That's literally exactly what I did. The only other tip that I have for you guys, though, is you get later on, you get 3 timeouts as you get to like when you need to make it for 50 points. Anytime that your opponent completes a pass, or they run the ball, whatever, early on, use those timeouts early, okay? Because it's 5 downs, and when you get later on, let's say you need to get, 14 more points, and, there's only 2 minutes left. They're going to be running the ball, and the clock's going to be ticking like crazy, all right? I would say to use those timeouts early on and try to get them to where they don't even have the ball when there's like 2 minutes left, 1.5 minutes left, because that's the only time they're actually going to be using the accelerated clock. Whereas early on here, it's only going to take like, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds in between every single play. So just telling you, when they're running whatever, use the timeouts early, so that way hopefully they don't even have the ball with like 2 minutes left. And I will tell you, even if you guys get to the later ones, and let's say you lose on 8 wins or 9 wins, whatever, that's still decent. You're gonna get 10,000 coins, 2 Hail Marys, 2 deep shots isn't crazy. 9 wins, you get 2 pay dirt, 2 deep shot, 15,000 coins. But as I said, it took me 48 minutes. I got 20K already guaranteed, 2 end zone packs, 2 pay dirt packs. And also, by the way, as you're going through and playing that event, you're gonna be working on the field pass too, in case you didn't know this. So that's also another reason to do this here. You guys see, you're gonna work on your weekly objectives of getting touchdowns. Also gonna work on your program objectives and the pregame access field pass. So it's absolutely worth it. But again, that event does go away the 14th at noon, so remember that. That being said, though, we have 2 pay dirt packs and also 2 end zone packs as well. So now let's see. How many coins am I going to make off of this, right? 2 pay dirt packs, 2 end zone packs, and we've already made 20,000 coins guaranteed instantly. All right, so whatever we get here is just additional coins, and you can do this in under an hour. So let's get into it. Starting off, we get a 73 overall right there. Now, obviously, we're looking for elites, but don't sleep on these cards. Like these 76, 75s, whatever. You guys know there are some crazy, expensive gold cards right now. Obviously, though, you want to pull elites, as here we do not. But just take a look here, right? 1,700 coins, 2,200 coins, 3,200 coins, 4,200 coins. That's going to be about 5,000 coins total. And then Rondell Moore is 2K. That's another 7,000 coins. All right, so first pay dirt pack, we made 7,000 coins additionally. On to the second pay dirt pack here. We get a 73 overall Ty Felton. He's 1,000. We get a 72 overall right there. We'll go through and see what we get first before we look at coins. 73 overall center. Ty Johnson, Tim Jones, Mariota, and we get Michael Mayer. So let's see how many coins made off this, right? 1,000 coins. I'm guessing this is probably like nothing. Yeah, 600 coins. So we're at 1,600 coins so far. That's 1,400. So that's 3,000 total. 600, 600. So 4,200, 1,400, which is going to be 5,600. And then Michael Mayer right here is 4K at least. We'll just say about 9,000 coins off that pack. Which, by the way, a little method I'm going to tell you guys right now. These cards that like don't go for much, like 600 coins, whatever. You can go do exchange sets and try to pull those higher overall golds, because there's like a couple 76, 77, 78 overall golds, whatever, that literally go for like 50 to 100,000 coins. So little extra tip for you guys there. And now we have the 2 end zone packs to get into. So these are obviously the better packs anyways. Those first 2 are basically just the warm-up, right? So we did make 16,000 coins additionally off of those. And now we get into the end zone. So let's see. Starting off with a 78. That's solid right there. We get a 75 overall Derek Harmon. Okay, 73 overall Drew Lock. We get 73 overall Paris Campbell, and we ended off with a 76. Now, in terms of coins here, you guys can see on the bottom, it's going to show you what you can list it up for right now. So 4,300, 700 coins, that's 5,000, 800, another 5,000. So we're already at about 11,000 coins. And then Cole Holcomb is 7K, so that's 18K. So that's 18,000 coins right there, and we still have one more end zone pack, and honestly, these packs ain't even going that good for me. So you guys could come in here and pull some elites, but these really are not going too crazy good for me, as you get a 75, 73, we get a 75 overall McMillan, 78 Devon Godchow. We ended off with this 73 overall. So again, let's see how many coins I made. 2,200 plus 6K, so that's 2,800. 1,900, so that's 47. 65, so that's about 11.3. And then another 1,000, so 12.3K. So guys, these packs didn't even look that good for me, honestly. We only got a 78, a couple 75s, whatever. But in total, between the 2 packs, or the 4 packs, I should say, in total there, and the guaranteed 20,000 coins, we just made 66,000 coins in under an hour. So again, if you just come in here and you manage to get even decently lucky and you actually pull an elite, then you're going to make a lot more coins than that there. And also you're working on the field pass, you're working on the other objectives. In my opinion, this is absolutely worth doing. And like I said, even if you don't manage to get 10 wins, let's say you lose at 8 wins, 9 wins, whatever, you're still likely going to make a decent amount of coins. Because you get the pay dirt, you get the deep shot, you still get the guaranteed coins there. I think you're easily going to make 40 to 50,000 coins every single hour right there if you manage to do that. But if you get to 10 wins, I think what I just got was about dang near bare minimum. All right, and like I mentioned, with those lower overall cards that are going to like 600 coins, whatever, go do exchange sets, because you could potentially get yourself a very, very expensive 76, 77, 78 overall, higher overall gold there. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video, and of course that sub button down below. Make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I think easily a way to make 60 to 70,000 coins an hour at bare minimum, but you could manage to get way, way more. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.